WKQX Chicago, Q101.
All of you, stop what you're doing and listen.
Local 101.
Do you know who I am?
Chris Payne.
Do you know who I am?
Chris Payne.
I don't know how to put this.
Payne.
Kind of a big deal.
Local 101.
People know me on Q101. I'm very important.
Man, Q101's local. Oh, Local 101. Oh, my God. All right, someone bolt that door down right now, people, because we can no longer refer to this station as the call letters. Now we have to refer to it as the radio station. But nobody bought Local 101, so we can say that as much as we want. I'm Chris Payne for Q101's Local 101. My producer, Jaime Black.
How's it going, man?
I'm good. It's going great, man. So, all right. You guys mind if I tell a quick story?
Please.
All right. Okay. You know what? When I was I was at Rock 103.5 when this story happened, and I used to do a lot of commercials for Guitar Center. Love Guitar Center. I do. Those guys take care of the people. I have a lot of friends over there. But there was a time where Guitar Center would hire me to do all of their commercials, and they would have me to come out to their grand opening of their stores, and it was a little silly, but they would have me like sign autographs and hang out behind a stanchion line, and bands would come out and drop off their CDs and stuff. And there was this dude that like came by, and he was like kind of freaky looking, and he was probably about like, I don't know, 5'4", maybe 5'4", maybe a little shorter than that. And the guy like comes up and he shakes my hand and he's like, "Hey man, I want to tell you about my really cool band, man. We're awesome, and I want you to check out my demo tape." And I'm like, and he hands me a cassette tape, and I'm like, "Dude, what are you talking about, man? We don't play cassette tapes. We play CDs." You guys know who that guy was? It was David Draymond from Disturbed. I gotta tell you, we tried so hard to get David to come on the show tonight to tell that story, but honestly, they're on tour on the West Coast, and they just absolutely could not make it happen. So I wanted to tell that story, but every time I've interviewed David since then, he absolutely loves humiliating me, embarrassing me, and telling me how I totally blew it, which I absolutely did, because I took that cassette that he gave me, I tossed it in a big box, and I'm like, "Dude, we don't play cassettes on our show."
Way to go.
So who showed me? I guess it was Disturbed, but obviously those guys have been kicking ass for a number of years, and I have the highest respect for them. Honestly, Dana, I'm going to put you on the spot here for a second, okay? You and Scott Lucas from Local H actually had a battle for a little while, right?
We did, and here's the thing.
All right, no, stop. Everyone be quiet. Can everyone be quiet for 1 second? This is a really good story. Okay. I love this. Okay.
So here's the thing. I'm just part-time. I'm not a full-timer, whatever. So back in the day when we were still doing block parties, we weren't even doing jamborees. I went out of my way to try to interview Local H because I loved them. They were my favorite band. I was obsessed with them. And so our boss at the time, Mark Young, said, "Okay, go for it, do this interview." So we're backstage, and I'm asking him all these questions that I've prepped and blah, blah, blah. And he just could not have been more like standoffish with me. And it was because in retrospect, it was because it was pouring down rain, and he just did not want to be there and wasn't in the mood. And he's not a particularly like what I would call social person to begin with. So anyways, one of the questions I asked him, for example, was like, what's, the best thing you love about living in Chicago? And he answered, Seattle, Seattle, Seattle. I'm not even kidding you. So I'm like, okay. Yeah, I'm like, where do I go from there?
Well, I remember that whoever was programming it, and I've been at the radio station long enough, I've seen like 5 programming staffs come and go. But I remember whoever was programming the station at that time was like, all right, we're banning Local H until they apologize to Dana, because you were the biggest Local H fan on the Q101 staff at that time. So,
I know.
Honestly, for like 6 months, we didn't play a single Local H song.
And the thing is, I am still a fan to this day. Honestly, I love the band. I think they're one of the most amazing, if not the most amazing band to see live. And I get it. Scott Lucas is who he is. And honestly, I grew up kind of loving the standoffishness of Scott Lucas. So just because he did it to me, I can't really hold it against him. I get it. I appreciate it. Scott Lucas, if you're listening, I still love you.
Dana, you and I have worked together obviously for 6 years. I love what you do, and I'm so happy to have worked with you for as long as I have. And you are an incredible talent, and I know that you are going to continue on at this particular radio station, and I wish you the best of luck in the future, man. I really do. You're one of the keepers, man. You are definitely one of the keepers.
Thank you so much.
I mean that so much.
That means more to me than you can possibly know, and I'm so trying not to get choked up right now.
Don't cry. I
know.
This is a celebration.
Thank you.
This is honestly a celebration. Local 1 and producer Jaime Black. All right, I want to talk to you, my friend.
Yes.
Okay, we have interviewed Kill Hannah for a number of many times over the years, right?
Yes.
And we love those guys. They are a Chicago staple, and anyone who's listened to Local 101 longer than a year knows that they tell the story about how the band, when they first were hooked up with I guess it was their first record deal, the guys are in the back of a limousine, they're driving around with some fancy record rep, they're drinking champagne, and Matt is like saying, this is a really cool deal, and the record rep says, welcome to the good life, Kill Hannah.
I know.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Now, anyone who's listened to the show knows we've talked about this story many times, but you and I, as part of Local 101, anytime anything goes wrong on the show, or anytime a programming staff comes in and hates you or hates me or hates the show,
anything,
we're always like, I look at you and I'm like, welcome to the good life, Kill Hannah. Basic Kill Hannah songs that you thought we should play tonight, and what is that going to be, my man? We're going to roll it out right now. And it's, by the way, is the door barricaded?
Got it.
Tight.
We're not shutting down for at least another few minutes.
Is it Statues?
Yeah, that's it. That's
Statues Without Eyes.
All right, let's play it. This is Kill Hannah, Statues Without Eyes. It's Q101's Local 101. I guess it's my favorite song, isn't it?
You don't like my singing?
I like your singing.
You don't like my song?
I like your song.
Well?
It's you I don't like.
I have got a colorful past written on my wall. Doesn't really matter to strangers.
Q101's Local 101. That was the Fold File Underground. I am your host, Chris Payne, Q101's Local 101, and I couldn't be happier right now, people. I really couldn't.
Damn, Skippy.
Yeah. Honestly, it has been a complete honor to host this show as long as I have and to follow those that have been before me. It's been an incredible ride hosting local music shows in Chicago for the past 17 years. And, I mentioned it earlier during Tim Version's show, but this is my retirement. This is my swan song.
Get out of here.
This is it. I am done, people. I love you, and it's been a great ride. And honestly, I am 100% humbled by all of the incredible accolades that everyone has been sending my way, and on behalf of Local 101 and everyone in this room tonight. Really, kudos to you guys for being huge supporters of local music, and I am just honored to be a part of it, and I thank each and every one of you listening to the radio station tonight at Local 101. I sincerely appreciate it, guys. I love you so much.
Thank you. What does accolade mean?
I don't know what it means. I don't really know what it means. But I honestly could not have done this without my sidekick, my Robin to my Batman, Jaime Black. Jaime Black, my producer for Local 101, is going to continue this, and he and I have talked about this in some of the really stellar interviews I've been fortunate enough to actually be a part of over the years. We're going to be posting some of those over the next several months on Jaime Black's website.
Yes.
Post that website, man, really quick.
ChicagoVerseUnited.com. Like Universe, but ChicagoVerseUnited, all one word.com.
And you actually are cool enough that you have the unedited interviews with all of my stumbles and the stupid things that I say that we cut out that actually
so much better
on
the
air.
whole thing. It's like the director's
It really
cut.
is. And I'm pretty sure the interviews that you post, you hear a lot more profanity.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
So anyway, I could not have done this without my entire staff, of course, Rebecca and, Bobby from the earlier years. You guys may remember her. We posted pictures of her with red hair. And, God, this list goes on and on. Ashley DeBudio, who is actually in California right now.
I love
Yes. We love you, Ashley. We know she's in a coffee shop right now in L.A. listening to the show. And we love you. We're sorry we couldn't bring you on the show tonight. And it's been absolutely fantastic. And, well, I think we should probably wrap up the show tonight. And
Chris Payne! Chris Payne!
thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Honestly. Honestly, thank you so much. I've been playing at least an hour and 50 minutes of Chris Payne's favorite songs, and I really do want to show my appreciation for Jaime Black, who has been the guy that's been working in the background.
Dude, really.
My show could not be where it's at now without Jaime Black. Dude, I honestly want you to pick the very last song of Q101's Local 101.
No pressure.
I want to, Chris.
And before you say anything, you and I talked for hours about this.
Yeah,
I mean, we really
big decision.
This was a huge decision, and when it came down to it, this is your favorite song, and this is your song, the last song of Local 101, and I could not be any more humbled or honored that you're selecting it, man.
Chris,
you pick it, brother.
Really quickly, I want to tell you thank you for allowing me to pursue all my dreams in radio and music for the last 13 years. And this band is the band that inspired me to pursue a career in music, to pursue supporting Chicago music. The band, anyone who knows me is not going to be surprised. They're called the Smashing Pumpkins.
Yes.
They're from Chicago. This band means the world to me. This song is about Chicago. It's called Tonight Tonight.
Let's play it. This is some radio station, Local 101, Smashing Pumpkins Tonight. I love you, man. Thank you for all of the years, bro.
Thank you.
Couldn't have done it without you, bro. Honestly, guys, it's been a great ride, hasn't it? Yeah. I honestly can't think of a more fitting way to end Local 101 and this radio station than the Smashing Pumpkins. Of course, everyone knows Smashing Pumpkins. They were born about the same time as Q101, as this radio station. I'm so sorry. Born about the same time as this radio station, and I think that this radio station has a lot to thank Smashing Pumpkins for, and the Pumpkins likewise for this radio station. And it's been a great ride. We've had a great time. I just want to say on behalf of MS Communications, the entire staff at this radio station, we have honestly loved turning you people on to the music that we have personally loved over the many years that we've been doing this. Thank you so much. Remember, this radio station may go away, but you guys, as long as you're loving rock music and alternative music, Chicago will not deny you. I promise you, that is a fact. Congratulations, everybody. How about it? Yeah. All right, we already know that after this song, this radio station is going to be just sort of segueing music in the alternative formats without any DJs. But, I was talking it over with Pogo, and we decided together that we should probably sort of bookend this era.
It was much discussed all week.
Yes.
Online, on Twitter, on our text. Everyone's like, it's going to be. I mean, the overwhelming consensus.
It's gotta be.
Was how it started. And why the hell not? I mean, it's one of the number one alternative bands of all time, and it's how the thing started. So why not just,
let's play it together.
And, first of all, everyone that's in this room, all the mics are on.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Electra, Sherman and Tingle, everybody all day. We had one hell of a last day. Dana was here. Jaime Black was here. Chris Payne. All the people that called in or recorded something for us. I mean, Fook, Nikki, Sludge, Ryan. Who else? It was everybody all day.
Kevin Mano. Steve Fisher, Alex Quigley.
And it sure as hell couldn't have been a better last day. Because it's not about us, it's about everybody.
Absolutely. Let's do it together, man. 1, 2, 3. It's The Cure. Friday, I'm in love. We love you, people. We love you. Love you, Chicago. We'll see ya. Have a good night. I'm Chris Payne, your host for Local 101. We'll see ya sometime. Love it.
Starting Monday, Chicago's Alternative will live on at 97.9 HD2. Hear Chicago's Alternative 24/7 from any HD-compatible radio at 97.9 HD2. Find out how at hdradio.com.